All right, so yeah, we established when I was a lad of about 12. I set up my first cartoon studio in my parents' basement and got to work. Kind of like went at it, in earnest for a couple of years like that. And yeah, after a while, it occurred to me, I think maybe I saw in a book I got from the library a description of professional cartoonist tools. And yeah, so I went and got a little nib pen and tried to work with that. And oh, I was just like made these like it was like splatter ink paintings. I couldn't control that thing. I kept catching the sharp tip of the nib, and it was a disaster. So I'm like, all right, we'll try the brush, So I got a bottle of Higgins India ink, black India ink, and started working out with a brush over pencils, and it was cool, man. It was like seemed like magic, even though it was like a crappy little like inexpensive watercolor brush. That's kind of I had no idea about Winsor Newton or Raphael or other good brushes at that point. Not that I could have afforded them off my newspaper route money, but yeah, man, the brush was just like this magic thing. It made these magic undulating lines. You could go thick, thin, you could cover large areas, do little details. And, I mean, I looked back at some of those drawings a couple of years after when I started getting a hang for the brush. I'm like, these are terrible. What was I thinking? But they looked like pure magic to me when I first picked up the brush. And that was a lot of fun. That was a real, I don't know, I started out there in the basement when I was 12, probably by 13 and a half or 14, got a hold of the brush and I was in heaven. All right, that's it for number 3 of Basement Comics. Good day.